Hello viewers, it's the me and team, and welcome to my Linux approach to Let's Play Civilization 4. But before we get into the Civilization 4, there's a couple things I'd like to show you guys, and that's pretty much how I'm doing this right now. I finally figured out a way to get audio streams, both the in-game sound and my own mic, working through a little workaround that I saw. I'll credit in the video description the guy who showed us how to do that on YouTube. But I'm running a pipe through VLC Media Player in order to get the my mic sounds coming out as my output, and then I'm just recording my output. So a little bit of annoying echo for me, but no big deal. I have that sound down pretty quietly in terms of what I can hear, but you guys should be able to hear it fine. I've run a few test runs of this. The audio should be fine now. What am I recording with? Well, you saw at the beginning of the video through terminal. I am using FFmpeg, and I can show you guys the commands if you're interested. So there's that. Not too much frame droppage here. Video quality should be pretty good. I'm trying to take a compromise that allows me to encode on the fly and just string out continuous videos, much like I have in the past. From what I can see, the quality should be comparable or better to what I've done with Cam Studio over on the Windows build that I was using prior to this. Anyway, this is a Civilization 4 test Let's Play. In addition to normal Civ 4 stuff, I'll be talking about some of what's been going on my channel for the past, I guess, 2 weeks now, and what direction I'm going with my videos. I'll give a little update on that as well, but don't fret, guys, because I'm back. Anyway, this is a forum game, and yes, I'm going to call it that. Rise from the Ashes to Bismark, my gunboat. I actually did play in the first game, managed to win it like 1800s AD with draft rifles. So this will be the first uploaded version of a repeat leader in Civilization 4 Let's Play for me. We are using Bismarck of Germany again, and it has been quite a few months since I did a Let's Play with the Germans, so it shouldn't be that bad. Now, on the forum, they were discussing some potential with the start here. So someone suggested to east, but that probably puts us on the coast. And on top of that, it would take 2 turns to get there, so I don't like that. Unfortunately, our hill tiles that are in view are all special resources that remove production if we improve them the way that we'd like, ultimately. Here we only get 2 hammers, 3 commerce, not a very good tile to work. We can consider just mining over the beavers if we can get an alternative source of beavers, at least in the short term, so that's an option for us. Although the extra happy cap boost from the fur could just be used to allow whipping as well. Now we could try going one north, but then we miss out on the fur tile, at least short term. And on top of that problem, we also lose a floodplain because we settle on it. Anything else like one east loses fresh water. I guess I could go southeast, but then we're talking about some junk tiles down here. So as counterintuitive as it might seem, we're actually going to settle in place like such. Not a lot revealed by that. We will get some things revealed by border pop down there, so that should be okay. And not a whole lot of information off to the right either. So we do have irrigated corn, we have a couple good cottage tiles, we are industrious and expansive. So we are biased a little bit towards wonders, although with the capital at least it's going to be hard to build any because of where I chose to settle it. Germany starts with hunting and mining. We want agriculture straight away. It is the only tech we need to work these special resources in our capital beyond our starting techs. So that does give us some early game flexibility, maybe to get some cottages and get some cottages on these tiles. We do have the happiness to support that, and that would make for fairly strong early research game. As for the settings, they are Pangea, Pangay, lol, and Mortal No Huts or events. Fortunately, the forum has taken a turn towards the No Huts and events recently, and most players who post forum games now know better than to use them, so that does make me happy, Earth Challenge notwithstanding. And now that I have this running again, I might be doing an Earth Challenge. So in the early goings, when there's not a lot of strategy to discuss, let me tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on with my channel to this point. A lot of you are under the impression, and I can understand why that is, that I have not been posting videos, but that's actually not true. I've been, until today, basically, I had been turning a video from private to public every day. what I did was, before I switched operating systems from Windows Vista to Mint 11 Katya, I uploaded every remaining video I had, and then cleared the virus forever by basically formatting my hard drive, creating a new partition, so no more virus problems. But with Mint 11, it took some doing to install Wine here. I can maybe post a link to Wine HQ. They have some instructions on how to install it for those of you who are interested via Linux. Leave a comment if you are interested in how I got Civ 4 installed. It's kind of technical, but if you guys want me to do it, I can. Otherwise, just head over to Wine HQ. I already wrote my installation instructions there, so you can check that out as well.
Oh, farmers, pray that your summers be wet.
Anyway, now that we have agriculture, we could go either for animal husbandry or for the old pottery technology, and I'm starting to suspect maybe I want to go early pottery, drop a city right here, work some cottages, and the cow tile, get 2 good commerce cities. And something that I have not emphasized in a lot of my older videos, maybe the majority of them, is the delay of cottages becoming good. If you are going to work cottages, you want to work them early because you want to enjoy them as towns, not as cottages or hamlets. Villages are alright, but it takes some time even to get there. So the earlier you build cottages, preferably in like the 50 to 80 turn range, the better they're going to do for you, because the more research they can provide to you. Great, Barb, interesting enemy hut luck. What? Nah, that's a little bit of a screw there, though, getting killed with a lion so early, but at least we got our surrounding terrain scouted, so it's not too big a hit. But yeah, the longer you have towns, the better, and once you start getting past that point, the towns don't really offer their full benefit before the game is decided one way or another. So that's the lesson. If you're going to work them early, grow them fast. Okay, first leader met with Hannibal. He does not plot war at pleased. He's fairly aggressive if he's below pleased, though, so you have to be careful there. Unit prob of 30, so a little bit above average, but nothing too serious. His unique unit's a bit of a mixed bag. I used to hate it. I've been talked into thinking it's at least decent now, but it's still not God mode, especially not below deity, where you see more archers than you do see melee. So it is situational. I would be scared of it in multiplayer because mounted is really scary there. Okay. I don't really need bronze working just yet. I don't really have a reliable means of defending myself against the barbs either, which can be problematic. But I think it's a little bit early to be pushing that. I'd rather have a chance to get the cottages started while growing. What I'm probably going to do here is build a farm, maybe mine this, build a road, connect the farm later. I think that's the idea. We'll see. But yeah, I actually have been turning videos from private to public on a daily basis during the operating system switch. So if you have not seen videos from me over the past 2 weeks and are interested in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, because that's the majority of what I had recorded, so that's pretty much all I uploaded, then check it out, because there should be somewhere between like 7 and 13 videos waiting for you. And viewers, I do apologize for that. It's really the best compromise I could get. I didn't have a reliable way to back up the videos or upload them post-OS switch while I was trying to learn how to use Linux. So I really wanted to be able to at least have something available. I tried to make it as clear as possible through my channel updates and stuff like that. So hopefully not too many of you missed it. I've been getting decent channel growth, so I'm under the assumption that at least some of you have been noticing that I'm still making videos. So that's good. But okay. Looking like maybe I want to consider archery here. I don't have tremendous production. I do have good tech rate. I can afford to divert some resources towards archery. The only question is whether I want to bother going for mysticism first. And will I be able to build a settler and settle it in 24 turns and have it matter? Like, could I have built a monument here fast enough? The answer to that is probably no. So I'm actually going to go archery first. That way I can build better defenders. Yeah, it's a little bit better than risking it, I think. And since we do have some good tiles, I am expansive. I could sneak out another worker here rather than working on improved tiles, although I am working 2 improved tiles right now. But I need the worker turns. I think a second worker here is fine. It'll give me a chance for improvements to catch up, so we're going to do it. And yeah, we're going to start cottages really early. These 4 are probably going to be towns, either in the BCs or early ADs, and we're really looking for that.
Do not throw the arrow, which will return against you.
Let's see now. Animal husbandry is an obvious next choice. We have a pasture resource in our second city, and not a whole lot else going on in our primary city, or capital, I should say. So, okay. Not seeing a lot of great surrounding terrain just yet, although there's some stuff over there I can check out once I get some archers. Really, I only care about getting to 6 cities with a good capital or otherwise good research center. Is after that, it's just a matter of survival until we can find a way to just destroy everybody. Alright. So, an archer, maybe 2 archers here. Growing onto some cottages, and I'll start roading over to the second city as well. Excuse me. Alright. So how many turns for border pop now? Yeah, just 16, and I haven't even started my settler yet, so that's fine. And one more thing about this, despite it being hammer poor overtly, it's still going to be a decent crank city for workers and settlers.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy cattle,
And yeah, I'm going to want to send an archer down there to check that out pretty soon as well. Hannibal founded religion, and I do want to get on his good side. Writing is next. I'm going to get very early open borders with him. If I find him, I can obviously build some roads to him as well, so that can help me out. And I think otherwise we're just going to throw a cottage down here with our worker turns. We are a little bit ahead on worker turns because I got them early. I got a second one early, but we are expansive, so we might as well take advantage of that. So I think what I want to do here is sneak out 1 more archer. It's going to delay my expansion a little bit. Hopefully I don't pay for that too badly, and just get this guy into the position where he can protect the expansion. And yeah, archer chariot combo should protect me pretty well against barbarian threats. Chariots can intercept any barbarians threatening my tiles, and otherwise archers can tank barbarian archers and whatnot. Although this is a little bit dicey, so I'm actually going to move him over because I don't want to lose him to a low odds, but still a decent chance barbarian hit. And since I have the worker turns, let's go down here. But yeah, you'll see, working a lot of cottages already. This is actually pretty strong, and I am liking it a lot. Good early research. And I'll need to find a great person site soon, or a specialist site I should say, but ultimately they're going to be worked for the great people they provide. Yeah, I have the turn still, because I haven't even started on the settler.
True glory consists
Okay,
in
I have a
doing
plus
what
50%
deserves to be
bonus
written,
there. I feel
and
pretty
writing
safe
what
if
deserves
he
to
tries
be
to
read.
hit my archer on the forest. I still might lose him, but you can't guarantee survival in combat ever, really. Maybe with nukes you can, that's about it. So, really running away with research right now. I think what I'll do is, well, I was considering binary, but I don't know about that. Let's see. I really don't know how I should play this. I mean, I could just do fast alphabet, and 17 turns at turn 43, pretty good. It's not even 2000 BC yet. No. Let's get the ability to chop. I'm going to want to accelerate my expansion in the near future. I'm definitely going to want a fast third, considering my second is pure commerce setup. And there we go. We do survive our battle against the barbarian. It was an odds-on battle, so it's not the most shocking thing in the world. Can I cheat a food? Can I cheat a growth? Yes, I can. But that doesn't really help me, so we're just going to go with what the governor does. And I'll just put a turn into something, and maybe another archer, until I can grow to 6. This guy's going to check out the horse area, and I will have a border pop in 5. So we're good. And of course, another barbarian to hound me. That's pretty much all they do. Whatever. So if I emphasize commerce, same outcome. Does this change the amount of turns it takes to build a settler? No. So I'm going to cheat a little and work that cottage. A little bit less overflow, but who cares? We already have some hamlets that's strong. Okay. Let's get you there. Maybe I want to start pre-roading up there. No, I want to chop the settler. That's what I want. And of course, I've got to open borders. We're going to open borders with everybody. Hopefully, they do missionary strategy or non-expansion strategy. Influence that to whatever extent that we can influence it, which should help us out. And I'll actually just chop next turn because I am behind on my second city settlement.
It is entirely seemly for a young man
Of course,
killed in
the
battle,
payoff of that is
lie
faster
mangled by the
attacking.
bronze spear.
And
In
it
his
looks
death,
very much like
all
if I can capture the gold,
things
corn, and
appear
horse, that's a pretty good city. This is not a good city to cottage. Do not cottage if you're not financial. These cities that are pretty much all flatland, non-riverside, it's hard to get a decent return on your cottage investment in a timely fashion. So I'd recommend against it. If you're financial, you can get away with cottaging most of your grassland, flatland, but even then be careful. You still want some production. You don't want to get yourself killed. Alright. We're going to do some binary research. Just in case somebody picks up alphabet and I can trade. It looks like I get alphabet pretty quickly anyway, but whatever. And alright, there we go. Border pop to improve the cow. I could probably get over there, yeah, before the settler even settles, so that this city can start growing immediately. This is more production, but I need some help from farms or something, because otherwise Plains cow plus gold is going to grow very slowly. I could eventually spread irrigations up in this direction, maybe through this plains, then there and there, and it'll be a decent long-term city. Pretty bad short-term, but it's still Plains cow. It's 6 yield. It's not great, but that's another city I can use, and I can use it to pump units fairly early in the game. So that's, it's not a horrible city site. Oh wow, there's just everything up the wazoo here. I guess I want to see too if I lose out on seafood by settling here. I guess I can't because I could always put a city there. Alright. So I haven't commented on the other AIs for this game yet. I think I should go ahead and do that now. I mentioned Hannibal, Saladin, Yao, Hattie. Wow, none of these leaders plot war, please. Not a single one of them. So that is very useful to me. Is there nobody to my west? Are they all east? I might want to reconsider my third city site, despite this one having horse, gold, and whatever. If I can settle east and raise my odds of making it to 6 cities or more, I'm all for it. I did not mean to do that. Stupid archer's now going to move on a flatland tile. Hopefully I don't lose it over that. It would be stupid, but it could happen. It has happened. And the pathing can go to hell. Yeah, another archer next is safe. I think I need to go straight for a settler after that to keep up my expansion pacing. I'm already going very slowly for immortal, so tech strong, production poor so far. And that's going to continue to be the case here as I'm settling another commerce city next. Those are probably going to be the only 2 cities I run as commerce cities because of this. And yeah, I can afford a road. It's not going to slow down my development too much. And just run over there. And how are we doing here? Okay, that's good. Work all the cottages constantly. And otherwise, maybe sneak up near the cows. What I'm hoping is that I can explore a little bit west here, and I have some land, but then it's ocean. That would be a very lucky break for me. And I know I shouldn't ask for luck, because I know how it ends, but whatever. I'm probably going to be forced to run away from this tile. Fortunately, I have archers, so I'm not over-threatened by barbarians. And he's looking to be on a pillaging mission. That's terrific. And of course this guy is now out of position. That's what she said. No, but this isn't good. What can I do? Lame production, lame production, lame production, lame production. Oh, jeez. We're just gonna go over alphabet. Let's have a look at what the technology. Yeah, okay. Some of them might get it, but I'll still be able to trade it. And sure enough, they're gonna pillage me. We'll open portals with the owl, sure. I hope I can encourage an attack here. I don't think I can. Another option would be to try to get over here to cover the archer and then run this guy back. A third option would be to go to slavery. That way I don't lose my capital. How about that? Yeah, unfortunate as it is, I think that's my best bet. Go ahead and keep running the cottages here. And you can just get back into where you were then. Cottages. I hate barbs sometimes. Their attack curve is so variable. Fortunately, they attacked me there. And there has to be nothing over here. There has to be. So I'm going to want to settle to my north and west. I'm going to want another archer soonish to protect myself, though. And yeah, this just hurts. I need to get rid of this crap. I need another archer soon. Get a mass void rays. They are the best. Void rays are awesome in StarCraft 2. I love making void rays, and I love when people get angry when I make void rays, even though they're not nearly as overpowering as they used to be. Like maybe on release. Okay. Fortify. Could there be an AI over here? It could be he could be really far away. It could be something like that. What I'm going to want to do here is put an archer here that'll encourage most things coming to attack it. Maybe sneak another guy down here. My western flank should be okay while I settle a production city to speed up my expansion. Oh, we got our first annoying leader. And look how many cities he has. Now, okay, I've underexpanded a little, but this is kind of crazy to get that many cities by now. Probably possible for the human only through dedicated chops and sacrifice of economy. As like, yow. Otherwise you couldn't put up those kinds of numbers for cities. So, let's just keep on exploring. Solomon also doesn't plot war at pleased. Oddly can be bribed to declare on people at pleased. And look at this. He's imperialistic. He has 3 cities. Napoleon has 6 cities. Come on, Firaxis. Make all of your AIs try. Not just some of your AIs. Make all of them try. That's pathetic. So, yeah. I don't think... And it would be different if there was like some dedicated cottage strategy from the AI like I'm doing. But it doesn't do things like that. It's just stupidity. Alright, these guys are bordering each other. Looks like we have Portugal and Arabia over there. Maybe Hattie's off to the west. I doubt it, though. Or maybe Hattie and Hannibal. It's starting to look like I'm towards the western coast, but we'll see how it turns out. Warriors annoying, but not as annoying as barbarian archers. Want to whip a granary ASAP there. And I'm going to need some help from that city. Alright. And what we can do here is cheat down the archer to deal with the warrior. Settlers out. We're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. It's going to be time to start building workers again soon, too. I am kind of short on worker turns. I wanted to get some more cities out because more cities equals production. And this is fine. While defending, your archer killed the barbarian archer. Oh, this is important. When you create your archer sentries, don't put them on forest hills because enemies won't attack them then. The barbarians will just run right past them because they don't have enough attack cards to attack something that's so feudal. And I still don't have mysticism. I guess I don't need it, honestly. I'm not going to grow much past what we see here, so I can afford to wait a little bit. Okay. Yep, just skip a turn in there. I'm not seeing a lot that appeals to me. Yeah, the stone over there is nice, but I don't want to run out that far for it. Now this is interesting though, and do I want to sacrifice the city site immediate usefulness for a chance at this? My answer to that is probably not. I probably want to keep my cities a little tighter and be able to work a tile of use immediately. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I do need mysticism next. And okay, there's Hattie. That clears up that mystery. Small chance of barbs coming from that direction to harass me, but I think I'm pretty good against them. Another archer or two and I'll be solid. No copper for me, unfortunately. We're just going to have to work around that. And does anyone have alphabet net? No, absolutely nobody does. And notice we're already at 36 beakers a turn. Already working a lot of cottages by turn 70. So we are on pace here to have a reasonable economy through cottages. I am going to want to get some specialists going though, just to you know, it kind of complements a cottage setup when you're doing cottages. And okay, who can declare on me really? No one right now. I'm not bordering anybody, and no one hates me. Hattie's probably your best bet, but she's not very aggressive.
Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true,
look at this. This is a friggin' mess.
They can change our world.
Nobody has anything. 195, 130. We're gonna gamble a little. We're gonna go ironworking and try to trade like writing and pottery together, or writing plus something else together for it. One more archer or a granary? I think one more archer, because then we can just crank more workers and settlers. Okay. I'll go ahead and chop here, give some support. I am sending a second archer that way. I am. So this guy explores. That's what he does. Because I think otherwise I'm going to be pretty safe from barbs in the near future. Can I do it? Can I trade for ironworking? No, and nobody. And now everybody just likes writing. I do have some investment in ironworking, so yeah. I mean, yeah. So I can probably get a trade-off here. Let's just stay there, see what the barb archer tries to pull. And I get a successful kill on this guy. Let's just fortify him here, really reducing the impact of the barbarians against me. Now let's see it. Will anyone trade ironworking yet? Nope. Let's try one more turn. Nope, nope. It's tempting, actually. There we go.
You should hammer your iron. Nature herself has imprinted on the minds of
Let's
all
see the big picture.
The idea of God.
Fishing. Do I need fishing? I don't see any seafood. Seafood. Ha 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 ha. Cute. Let's go fast currency. Or maybe I want monarchy? No, I don't want monarchy. I do want the prerequisites for monarchy so I can abuse my tech speed to get it through trade. I am already in slavery, so next turn I should probably be able to whip the library in Hamburg. That should leave it reasonable. And this barb is screwed. Excellent. There we go. We'll go ahead and whip. I can actually get away with another settler. Because my expansion's been slow, these few workers have really been enough. And yeah, this is kind of dead zone. He's already settled for the rice. there's not a lot in between us, which really helps out our diplomatic position. So I'm going to settle west, just hoping that there's no AIs over here. But if there are, settling west would be the best play for the moment anyway. So let's just go like that. And I'm actually going to just attack this guy because I don't want him running by. He didn't attack me because he was damaged and his odds were so low. And barbs with their variable attack curves will sometimes attack no matter what. Sometimes they won't attack because they're scared that you're going to kill them. So you do have to watch that. Whatever. Actually just going to leave this guy home because he's not going to do much else for me right now. Oh my god. Oh, it's Yao's archer. Whew, okay. I thought I was going to lose one of my spawn bust wall archers. And it looks like I can get copper down here. So I'll have both copper and horse. Anyone plotting war? Napoleon got stuck at that city. He is plotting war. It's probably not me. I'll bet you anything he's got somebody he hates that he's close to. Yeah, Hattie's a safe bet as his target. How's Hattie on cities? She might get wiped out by him. That makes me nervous. Man, no one has any cities other than Napoleon. They're all out expanding me a little, but nothing terrible. As you can see, just, oh no, there we go. Sal's got some stuff too. But at least in terms of settling towards me, he's capped now. Or he can settle like some junk, but it won't do anything.
Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation
Alright,
leaves
got
ignorance.
meditation.
Know well what leads you forward and what holds
Got a
you
road
back.
on the gold tile. Let's heal up there. And fortify. This should keep most shenanigans away from me. It's even kind of a sentry net. Works out. It's so good. Look at that. Got 24 turns to a town. I'll have towns in the BCs. And when I switch to civil service, that's going to pay off, I assure you. And man, I can still deficit bang out currency. That's pretty strong.
Shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.
Nope, nope. We're actually going to sink a turn of research into monarchy and try and get that right away. That's one of the few techs that the AI will trade, even if they have a monopoly on it. I'll just take advantage of that. This city's not going to go for the library early. In fact, we're just going to get a monument here and a barracks and then start producing units so that we don't die. My tech position's good. It's looking like I'll get enough cities. So, not death is the top priority. Get a worker here. Oh wow. Do not pull off that cottage. I don't care if the worker takes slightly long. I don't care if I forfeit my bonus of expansion. Just get on that. What are you doing? AI techs so slowly when you get the early cottages set up like this. Doesn't take much. You just gotta get them on there early. Special tiles, cottages. It's delicious. Go ahead and road that. And no man, somehow Barb Warrior snuck his way in. We'll just do this. Shouldn't keep too much pressure on me then. I also have to watch the AI capturing this city. If I can get out some axes, that should be fine. I can capture them. My next city then will probably be like a coastal city here of some kind. Working the deer and copper will never be great, but it's another one of those cities that I can just use for some units and not really worry about it. Maybe build some of the stuff I need for a national wonder. 56% odds kind of sucks, so I'm gonna wait. And yeah, we do have coast over here, so excellent. We actually start with a nicely blocked amount of land for a Pangea map. And now you have the better set here. Oh, okay. Really? You won't give me anything else? Will Solomon give me anything else? Okay.
A multitude of rulers is not a good thing.
Not
Let there be
quite
one of one
revolting
rule,
to hereditary
one
rule
per
yet,
day.
but we'll do it soon.
Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime.
This tech position's so hilarious. Especially since I have decent defenses. Yeah, viewers, if you have the option of early cottaging like this, it's something to consider. I've even seen some deity players make use of it, although I think the general consensus is that on deity, the fast returns of specialists and using them for trades is usually a superior move, unless maybe you're playing with no tech trades or something, which changes the equation considerably. Oh, a couple things. Let me know on the quality of this video in terms of video and sound. I have a lot of options in FFmpeg, viewers, and although I'm still learning how to do it, I can, if I'm given a direction to go, I can learn pretty quickly in terms of that. So don't hesitate to let me know how I can improve the quality of this video, because there are a lot of things I can do. Let's see if we can get writing for sailing. Oh god, Yao's got more cities now. That's the Yao we all know and love. Well, that's the Yao we all know. And I can afford growth in this. I'm going to actually build some infra. Nothing else is a really high priority here just yet. I can build some military in Munich to take out the Barb City. We'll just get started on the corn farm next turn. Skip turn. I already have library and... yeah, okay. I'm actually just going to build research and grow for a pop, and then I'll build out another worker. Just keep running those cottage turns up. Not to the detriment of the best special tiles, but otherwise do it. Does anyone have any decent resources for me? No, they all want mine though. Alright, here we actually do want a monument early, because we want the border pop for these two tiles. So we're just going to do that. Go ahead and irrigate. Okay, so now we have most of our western land settled out, or not settled out, scouted out. 4 cities, 5th there, 6th there hopefully, 7 there. 7 cities is pretty good. It's more than Napoleon has at the moment, at least until he kills somebody. Yao is at 7. So blocked pretty nicely. My intuition to settle this direction was correct. Not that I picked up a lot of land. I could have settled aggressively, but the problem with doing that is, as you can see, is these guys had these city sites very early. And everything else in this region is jungle. I could have run up there, but I'd just be running in the jungle. So that's, and jungle takes a while to develop. Yeah, I have iron working, but I'd need calendar too. It would just take forever to make those cities good. And we were about early returns here. 15 turns to towns. Alright, there we go. Hamburg is now a pot 4 city. If he requests something asinine and low cost like that, I will happily give it to him. Just to guarantee that you cannot declare on me for 10 turns. Nothing serious showing up on my borders. Ooh, already working a specialist, but this isn't the city for that. I'm actually probably going to run some here. I'm going to get a very late great scientist because of that. I've just been going so all out on cottages. But the research returns are really nice. I'm at 60 beakers a turn right now. And of course, Judaism spreads to me, of all things. I don't have any problem with Judaism, except that the rest of the world isn't running it, which is a horrible thing to do than to run it yourself. Actually, which religious bloc would I join? I'm kind of hesitant to join any religious bloc, to be honest. I do want to switch into hereditary rule soon, because like Berlin has grown to a new pop now. Ooh, a barbed spear. And yeah, I need to get something better than archer so I can capture that barbed city. Yes, I do take out the barbed spear. That's good. And we'll just mine that, get on that hill so that reduce the amount of barbs that can spawn on me. Actually, we've really cut down the barb spawns now. So barbs can't spawn anywhere surrounding the city because there's units here, and barb units do block other barb units from spawning. I can see these tiles, so barbs can't spawn there. So actually, if I'm just willing to push out like this and sit like here, there can be no more barbs spawning in my western flank, and on my eastern side, mostly the AI has that fog busted. So we've largely taken care of the barbs already. Come on, get resources. You guys suck. I have a trade network with everyone too. Early currency.
Everything is worth what its
Pushing up
purchaser
our
will
trade
pay
route
for.
income further because we get additional routes. Fortify. Okay. Do I have an extra archer? I do. Don't want to build too many archers to run cottages. The return on investment of building units to work cottages tends to be fairly unfavorable, actually. Because what happens is you start paying maintenance on both the city size and the unit, and it just gets to the point where it takes forever for that to actually be worth the cost, especially the cost of growing. But alright, I think this is a good place to cut off the first video. Let me know on the quality, let me know on other things, and I will see you in the next part. Thumbs up if you like the video. The main team signing off.